Hello Scorpio, thank you for joining me for your weekly reading. This read is good for the 1st to the 8th of September, but do keep in mind that these reads are actually timeless, okay? That's just the week that I am aiming for in order to pull this reading. Also, I do apologise as well. There's going to be a lot of background noise today. It's absolutely beautiful weather, and of course all the neighbours are out with their trimmers and their mowers and making lots of noise, so I can only apologise for that if it does disrupt the reading. There's nothing I can actually do about it though, okay? Right, so let's get into your energy. This is for Scorpio, please, for the 1st to the 8th of September. What's going on? Okay, Lion and Control. Interesting. If you have... I've just read that. Oh my days. Okay. I think the answer is going to be a yes. Here we go. If you have moderate aggressive impulses, this is an invitation to control your temper. You're encouraged to explore how to express your needs or thoughts more openly and constructively to reduce your level of frustration. Ain't that some shit? So the lion is going to be your spirit animal guide for this week, Scorpio. Yeah. I mean, what can I actually say to that one? I'm lost for words, which is unusual. If you have moderate aggressive impulses, this is an invitation to control your temper. In other words, Scorpio, this week, any emotional responses, should we say, to difficult situations is potentially going to cause you more trouble than it's actually worth. Okay, so think back on certain moments in your life, probably pivotal ones, where you would have been best served keeping your cool rather than exploding. Okay, this is going to be the week where you're likely to explode. So try and keep that under control. Okay, now what is it that usually makes us lose our temper? It's going to be other people, right? There's no big mystery. It's going to be other people. Someone is going to try and, you know, provoke you, poke the bear, as they say. You've got to keep it cool though, Scorpio. This week you've got to play it smart, you've got to play it clever. Okay. Now I don't know if this is maliciousness on someone else's part, or if this is just sheer stupidity on their part. I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you. But basically this is saying that this week you're very likely going to have a short fuse. So try not to do anything permanent this week when you're making decisions emotionally. Okay, emotional thinking is going to work against you for this week, definitely. I mean, it is a difficult energy to explain because it can be quite triggering in of itself. Okay, I know all of us like to think that we're good people. We are mostly good people, yes. But then, you know, others start their shit and it makes us question, ooh, am I actually a good person? Do you know what I mean? It's that exact thing. Okay. You've got to keep yourself under control this week, Scorpio. Reduce your levels of frustration. Okay, let's move on to your rune. That was quite an intense way to begin your read. What is the rune message for our Scorpio collective for the week of the 1st to the 8th of September, please? Yeah, try not to hit anyone this week, Scorpio. I know, I fully understand that some people really could probably benefit from it, but, you know, probably not wise. Okay. Right. Off center, Issa. It's ice. It's off center. Freeze, calm, unchanging, and isolation. This is winter. It's stability. It's a standstill, a block. Something is in stasis. There's a challenge here. This indicates stillness, self-control. Focus. Yeah. With it coming out off center, here's the thing. You're probably going to be dealing with a betrayal. Okay. Deceit. Someone lying because it's illusions when it's off center. Someone deliberately being vague. Someone deliberately being, what's the word? Underhand. It's underhand energy. Right. Now this could also be when it's not about dealing with other people and it's off-center. It could also be about you needing to stop, you need to pause, you need not do anything. Okay? No reaction, no response, no nothing. Any big business moves this week? Probably not advised. Any big purchases? Not advised. Pause. Take a pause this week, Scorpio. Do as little as you can this week. And in order to avoid this aggressive energy here, you're probably going to be best avoiding other people this week, to be completely honest with you. If you feel that you're genuinely going to struggle to keep your calm and keep your cool, then it is going to be advised for you to avoid people just for this week. Okay? This is no coincidence that you're getting the Lion, Control, and Issa coming out. It's by no coincidence. This is going to be the week for you to wind down and chill. Try not to get involved with anything this week. Try not to get involved with anyone. Okay? I'm not saying be a total hermit, although for some, if you know that your temper can potentially get you in a lot of trouble, then yeah, maybe do consider being a total hermit just for 1 week. Okay, just while this passes, whatever this weird energy is, just while it passes. Okay. We're going to find out more information as we pull more cards. We are going to clarify as we go along the way. But at the moment, the main thing that I need to do right now is pull the strongest overall energy, and then we can stitch it all together after that, okay? What is Scorpio's power color this week, please? Scorpio's power color for this week. Scorpio's power color. Thank you. Oh, you've got two. You've got aqua and indigo. Okay. Aqua. Experience peace and calm. It's the color of tranquility. This one says, creates a state of serenity, tranquility, and peace by soothing your mind and calming your nerves. Encourages inner stillness, inner control. Okay. Faith, patience, acceptance, and coolness dissolves your fears to increase your confidence and self-belief. Okay. So when you feel that things are getting a bit tempting this week, or they're getting a bit testing this week, cool, calm, and collected. Whatever it is, or whoever this person is, they are not worth you getting into a world of shit over. I can guarantee you that. Because there isn't anyone or anything that is worth the potential consequences of you absolutely losing your ever-loving shit. Okay, there is nothing on the world that's worth that. Nothing. And I'm not saying that, you know, thinking, oh, I'm all high and mighty and everything. No, absolutely not. I'm a triple Scorpio with a load of Capricorn in my chart, and I struggle with that as well. I've got a vicious temper as well. We all do. This week, it's going to be put to the test. Okay? Indigo, improve your vision. Helps with anxiety and depression, releases stress, tension, and aids with insomnia. So there's potentially sleep problems here as well. This is going to be adding on to everything else that's going on for you. It's going to be making the stress even more exacerbated. You're like, everything is affected when you're not getting enough sleep. Everything. Your body's natural defense mechanisms, that's all affected. Okay? Your capacity for bullshit is also going to be affected if you're on very little sleep. Okay? This one provides a sense of clarity and purpose. It's also foresight. So again, a reminder about the potential consequences of what might happen if you were to completely lose it. Okay. You've got to stay calm here, Scorpio. They're suggesting with this combination, either utilize or carry in your pocket crystals, one of each of these colors, an aqua colored crystal and an indigo colored crystal. Amethyst would be a good one for that one. Aquamarine would be the obvious one for that, for the aqua. Okay. Keep them both close to you. And if nothing else, even if you don't believe in crystal healing, if nothing else, you could use them as like a little fidget thing. And that would help you stay calm. Okay. So it doesn't matter if you believe in crystal healing or not. Just keep something close so that you've got, you know, something tactile, and that's going to help with your brain to sort of redirect what your brain is thinking of. Okay, it can also help you to temporarily disconnect your emotions from the situation that's going on. That's true inner power and control. When you can switch off your emotions, when you can switch them on and off at will, in order to get the job done, whatever that might be. Okay. Classic example, say if, I mean, the worst thing that someone could possibly go through, you have to organise a funeral for a passed on loved one, right? That's awful. You're not going to be able to do anything productive if you're a blubbering mess. Do you see what I mean? That's what I mean by you temporarily switch off your emotions, you get the job done, and then when the job is finished, you can go back and have a cry about it later on, but only after the job is done. This is the message that's coming through for you guys, okay? And even more vital to remember that when there is another person that is trying to upset you, that is trying to anger you. Remember, anger makes you stupid. Anger makes people stupid. When we act through anger, we end up doing a lot of things that we can never, ever, ever take back. So if someone is trying to boil you up to that point, then you would have handed them all of your power. Okay? This is what we do not want you to do. So by any means that you can keep yourself distracted this week, do it. Right? By any means that you can keep yourself safe this week, do it. Okay. What's the strongest energies that's coming in for our Scorpio collective, please? strongest energies coming in for Scorpio. Thank you. Spiritual tests. I suspected as much. I did. I suspected as much. Spiritual tests. That's why this is happening this week, Scorpio. You're on the path to discover your spiritual gifts so you may grow and evolve spiritually. Inner work, awareness and calling. So be fully aware of everything that is going on around you this week. More so than usual. Be aware of what's going on internally for you this week. Some kind of spiritual test is connected to what all these messages are coming out for you. And it's to do with your... It is to do with your temper. But the thing is, every single human on the planet has a quote-unquote temper. Okay. None of us are as pure as the driven snow. None of us. And the main difference is between those who recognize that that's a thing and those who completely deny or ignore that that's a thing. If they deny it or ignore it, they become the most dangerous person on the planet. This is to draw your attention to your own emotions this week and how you absolutely can control your own emotions. You do not have to be a slave to your own emotions, nor should you ignore your emotions. It's getting that healthy balance between acknowledging how you feel and making sure that you're smart enough not to take action on, you know, when you're in that moment of feeling whatever it is that you're feeling. Prelude. You may feel not much is happening. However, the path that you're on now is leading you to something great. Groundwork, first step, and intro. So this week is going to be a prelude to something grand in your life, to something huge. There's also a portal. There's a portal. A portal through to the next level. A portal through to your next timeline. For those who believe in that. I believe in that. I believe that we switch timelines. But that's just through my own personal experiences. You're moving from one state of being into the next. And this week is going to be kind of like an exam. An exam on how well you know yourself. On how much you've learnt. On how differently you now handle difficult situations and difficult people. Okay. It's going to be quite an intense, draining week then for some. Right, so I am going to be using my 7 Seals, 7 Angels deck. It's a very old deck. I don't know if you can get this one anymore. It's a rare deck anyway. I used to use it all the time. Absolutely love it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull 3 cards from this deck. And we're going to go for the outside influences that are affecting you this week, your internal influences, how you're going to be feeling throughout this process, and what you don't see coming in towards you. Okay. And then we're going to stitch absolutely everything together to get a coherent story for you, basically. Right, can we have Scorpio's energy, please? For the week of the 1st to the 8th of September. I'm going to shuffle this deck. I mean, you can see it's quite a difficult deck to shuffle. I'm going to shuffle it a couple of times and then we're going to cut the deck and pull. Okay. This is not a jumpy card deck, as you can tell. Okay. Outside influences, the Hierophant. Internal influences, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Coins. But you don't see coming the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Coins. For curiosity's sake, what is hidden? The Page of Pentacles. That's a lot of pentacles. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing with one, you could have these placements in your own chart. But this is more to do with the energy rather than any particular zodiac. In the hidden energy, there's something here to do with your foundations, your safety, your security, your finances, your home, the place that you live. A lot of pentacles. Physical energies, material energies. That's what's going to be at the forefront while you're going through this particular spiritual test this week. It seems to be saying how much influence you put on physical things, on material things. Page of Pentacles can be an offering. It can indicate a peace offering. And you might not be expecting a peace offering. You might not be expecting this offer, whatever it is. If it's not a peace offering, then it's an offer that's coming towards you that's small, but it has accumulative effects. So do keep an open mind this week. Whenever anyone offers you anything, you've got to look at it objectively. Is this going to be good for me? Is this going to be bad for me? Is this going to be worth my time? Page of Pentacles, it also indicates a student. Learning. Being teachable. Being teachable is a very humble energy. As long as you're open to being teachable, to learning new things, to experiencing new things, to learning new things about yourself and who you are, and I mean truly who you are, then you're going to do just fine. But for those who have the opinion that they have already learnt everything that there is ever to learn about anything, then their journey this week is going to be particularly difficult. So be teachable, be open, be receptive. The Hierophant as an external energy, this is the teacher. It is possible, Scorpio, that you're perhaps trying to teach another this week on how things work, on all the knowledge that you yourself have. It is possible that you're going to be someone's mentor this week. And for others, this is going to be the person who is going to be your mentor. Okay? So again, take it as it resonates, because you're going to know which of these messages are meant for you and in what order. So we have a student and we have a teacher, but who's who? You decide. The Hierophant, incredibly knowledgeable, very wise, very calm. It's kind of like a guru type energy. It is important this week, Scorpio, that you do, absolutely do, lead by example. Because there are people watching you, there are people looking up to you. There are people emulating you in some ways. So you need to be that good teacher. And the only real way that someone can be a good teacher is to lead by example. Okay? That could well be tied into the message where the universe is reminding you, you've got to keep your calm, you've got to keep your cool this week. Now, I do believe that it was only just a couple of weeks ago where you were getting a similar message that came out about the urgency for you to keep keep your temper, to not do anything daft. Yeah. So, as I say, with this Hierophant, you do have people who are looking up to you here and emulating you. So what is it you're teaching others? Okay. This can also indicate spiritual wisdom, and with it being an energy external to you, it's very possible that you're about to metaphorically go through that portal that we saw there with that prelude energy and come out the other side of this week. So come this next following weekend, you're going to have a lot more spiritual wisdom. Okay. Because as I said, your Hierophant indicates spiritual wisdom, and with that staff, it's you yielding said spiritual wisdom. This can also indicate a society. So something going on within a society that is rigid, that is stubborn, that is immovable. It's possible that you have ideas on how you can help change things up in society. But with that rigidity, society isn't willing to listen, at least not right now. And again, that doubles down on the message of how you need to lead by example. If other people see you doing it, they will follow, they will copy. So consider, what are these changes that you wish to see in society? Okay. Society is not just going to change things up because someone else says something. It has to be through actions as well. This also indicates a legacy. So consider, what legacy are you creating? Okay. Internal energies, Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Coins. So internally, finding ways of how to be more efficient, more practical. I just need to take a closer look at this card a minute, because there's other messages here. Yeah, I thought so. So I will show you. She is actually sprinkling what looks like gold flakes on the earth below. So it's gifts. Internally, they're saying, remember to be kind, remember to be generous, even to those who don't fully understand what it is that you're trying to accomplish here. Okay. They're saying that you are a gift to the world and that you are important. Some of our Scorpio collectives are feeling at the moment a bit pointless, not very important. Your message here is literally, you have a big purpose. You are important, especially for our masculines as well, because often they're not told that they are needed, that they are necessary. This one is a very methodical energy. So internally, remember to be methodical. Remember to be careful in a lot of ways, okay? This is someone who shares what they have with others when others are in need, okay? Remember the gold that's being sprinkled down. This is someone who has and wants to share that with others. Now, that's not necessarily material wealth, okay? That's also knowledge. So share your knowledge freely. I feel it's the strongest message here that's coming through with this one. Share your knowledge freely. This is also being conscious of the world, Earth, your immediate environment, and what you contribute to that. That could be what it is you contribute to others around you. That could be how connected or disconnected you feel from nature. Okay. And then your 8 of coins is what you don't see coming. This one's all about hard work, dedication. And you can see in this deck, he's actually got like a necklace that's got a cross on it, and it's in his mouth, right? So there's a message here about religions or spirituality. Yes, they are 2 entirely different things. And how that's in his mouth. So speak freely about your beliefs, about your experiences, okay? And those who are on a similar journey to you, they will listen. There's also a tarot card in that corner. This is all about doing your due diligence, being dedicated, paying close attention to the details, keeping your standards high. But why is that in the section of what you don't see coming? Is this because your job is going to change, your responsibilities are going to change, and you might not see it coming? Because it feels that way to me. Something about your current work, your current career, is going to change, and it's going to change into something a lot more spiritual. Or there might be more spiritual influences that help you to progress with your own career and thus your own future. But that's not to say that you're materialistic, not at all. I'm not seeing that anyone here is actually materialistic. Okay. This feels to me like you're getting a helping hand here as a thank you from the universe. It feels like you're coming into more gifts here. It's like the universe is wanting to give to you, so be open and be receptive. Okay? Right, let's see if we can tie this all together. But it's that Hierophant, please. It's the Hierophant for our Scorpio collective. So you're really taking a deep dive into your own spirituality this week. What's that Hierophant? Thank you. 4 of coins reversed, yeah. 0 attachment. I said, didn't I, that I wasn't feeling that I was speaking to a materialistic collective. I was not. I knew it. Now you got the 4 of coins that's coming out in the reverse position. 0 attachment. Remember as well, this is also external energies. So you're probably this week going to become super frustrated with the materialism of others, with the greed of others, with the lack of originality from others. You know how they all follow each other? Fashion. Like, what is fashion? I'm just shrugging. It's like, why? Why is that a thing? This indicates the obstacles that other people create for themselves because they're incapable of thinking for themselves. And again, that could be another contributing factor towards why you might be feeling angry and frustrated this week. Why can't people think for themselves? Don't they know this, that, and the next? Maybe they don't. Maybe they don't have your knowledge. Maybe they don't have your wisdom. Is this why you're being put to the forefront here? So that you can share your knowledge and wisdom. So that you can help expand the minds of others, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe. Is this Queen of Coins? Scorpio, please. Thank you. The Hermit. I did suspect the Hermit was going to come out at some point in your read, Scorpio. Introspection. Taking a deep dive. Recognizing the ways in which you're different. You're different from other people. Other people have got concerns, materialistic concerns that you yourself do not have. With that Hermit. This is seeking solitude. It's going within for the answers. It's enlightenment. And I do feel that you're going to be sharing your gifts and your wisdom with others this week. And doing it in such a way that is, you know, doing it in such a way where you will actually be listened to. I feel that that's been the main obstacle here. You've been trying to get the messages out, but they've not been getting out. Why? Because certain people just don't want to hear it. Tell us more about that Hermit, please. Oh. Hold on. That's strange. The symbol kind of looks like 7 pentacles, doesn't it? Time, patience, effort. With effort. With effort. So that's a message of perseverance. Sevens are also about assessing the situation and approaching it with confidence. Tell us more about that Hermit, please. It was just a random extra message there that I just clocked. 6 of Wands, yeah. Getting that promotion. Being promoted. You're being promoted, Scorpio, on a spiritual level. You're being promoted. You're ascending, you're going up a level. And it's all through that prelude. It's all through passing this initial test this week. Is this 8 of Pentacles, please? Scorpio. 8 Pentacles. Scorpio. The Magician. The Alchemist. What you don't see coming, that's a situation that is going to require you to adapt. With the Magician being there. The Magician is incredibly adaptable. Very skillful. Also, the Magician needs to be in control of themselves as much as they can. I feel that this is going to be the beginning of some type of creative endeavor for you here. What you don't see coming is the universe is responding to you. Responding to you. What is it you've been putting out into the universe? Because you've got an answer here. Tell us more for Scorpio, please. What was the intent you put out? The Tower, Knight of Swords, that you wanted change. You wanted things to change for the better. And the fact that things didn't seem to be changing was causing you a lot of frustration, was causing you a lot of anger. You're going to see that change that you were asking for come the end of this week. Of that I am certain. The message behind the Tower is to expect the unexpected, and that is coming out in what you don't see coming. Something's coming towards you that nobody could have predicted. So consider again, what was your intent that you put out into the universe, because it's going to be different for all of you. And that's exactly the context of what it is that's coming in towards you that you don't see coming. Because you weren't seeing it, you weren't seeing evidence of what you were doing, you started to lose your faith. You started to lose that sense of self-belief. You started to think, oh, it's all bullshit. Well, it isn't. It isn't. You've been trying to achieve something here for so long. And you got to the point now where you're like, it's impossible. It isn't. Always expect the unexpected, and this is in your blind spot. Take fearless action with this Knight of Swords. Be brave, be clever, be skillful. Tell us more for Scorpio, please. Seven of Swords, Four of Swords. Leave others to their own devices here, Scorpio. What was that poem? If. Was it William Blake? I can't recall. It's been such a long time since I studied it. I'm getting the poem If. If you can keep your head about you when everyone else around you is losing theirs. And then there's something about lies. A message about not dealing in lies, not listening to lies. Let me see if I can pull it up on my phone here a minute. Okay. It wasn't William Blake, it was Rudyard Kipling. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings and not lose the common touch. If neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much. It's basically about moving through life with composure and to always exercise self-control, integrity, and humility. So I don't know if you want to go and Google search the poem If by Rudyard Kipling and read it through. What I'm actually looking for is the part where he mentions about lies and dealing with lies and liars. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. That was the sentence that came through with these two cards here. Seven of Swords to the Four of Swords. Not dealing in lies, not dealing with liars, not absorbing the pettiness and the drama. That indicates to me trouble. Trouble is coming towards you. So how are you going to handle it? How are you going to deal with it? Because remember the other message with the Seven of Swords. There's a better way of doing things. So you see, somebody is going to be expecting for you to fly off the handle. They're going to be expecting for you to go apeshit. And if you don't, if you just shrug and go, not my problem, and walk away, what are they going to do then? Yeah? Okay. Let's get you a Musashi card. What else can you tell us for Scorpio, please? What else can you tell us for Scorpio? So it was the most subtle little movement there that card did. I don't know if you would have been paying attention, but that was like the tiniest little movement. And listen to this. Musashi said to hold down a pillow means not allowing the enemy's head to rise. You must always be able to lead the enemy about. The important thing in strategy is to suppress the enemy's useful actions, but allow his useless actions, meaning you don't always need to fight someone to win. In this quote, Musashi is making the point that by distracting those with whom you're arguing, by picking up on a mistake or showing that your case is the stronger one, you can call the shots and win without fighting. So that's literally facts, proof, evidence. You can allow the facts, the proof, and the evidence to speak for itself. You don't always need to fight someone to win. Okay. What else for Scorpio, please? What else for Scorpio? Thank you. You got quadruple 8, infinity. And look at the title of that card. Personal power. Material and spiritual abundance, wealth, resources, force, balance, confidence, material gain, and epic romance. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending this number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. It feels like there's a bit of a reshuffle that's going on, doesn't it? You've got the triple infinity number and personal power. Like I said, none of the cards in tarot come out coincidentally. None of them. What else for Scorpio, please? What else for Scorpio? Oh. The present moment is a fucking amazing. Open up your eyeballs and look around. Even if you happen to be in the shittiest of shit times, there is probably something beautiful to notice right this very second. It could be that babies have eyelashes, and how could babies get any fucking cuter than having little baby eyelashes? Or maybe it's just that you took a breath and you didn't think you'd be able to do that. You did it. Amazeballs, you fucking breathed. Yeah. Try to focus on the beauty that is all around you. Try to focus on the positives that is around you. Okay. That's what that message is. But yeah, a bit of a strange one, that one, but I just genuinely hope that that reading has helped out someone. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you did like it and you wanted to see more. The information on how you can book a personal reading with me, that can be found in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.